Leading the Kansas City sideline, future Hall of Famer Andy Reid. These guys just about set to go in this one. Facing off with him, that is head coach John Harbaugh of the Ravens. These guys ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. Welcome in, everybody. Kate Scott alongside Brock Heward, and I know all of us are ready for this new season to begin. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, someone who Brock, I think, needs less. Go play action. It's Mahomes. Complete out to the right side. And this one doesn't go far.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got third down. Throw here, third down. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
Kid, I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opener, right, week one, all has a sense of gratitude. All has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet that get to start an NFL season. You want to make the most of that chance.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Another run for Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Third and 4 coming up now.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 4.
Lamar now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Gain of 4 yards.
He'll come up on first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
From the pistol, Henry. He's past the 35. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Get him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
First down, here's Lamar. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
Out of bounds at the 44-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson finds the in route complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. So far, so good to begin this one as they've got a new set of downs beyond midfield.
Baltimore first down.
Give to Henry on the inside handoff. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
He was brought down.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. On the move, past the 40. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. This one to Andrews outright. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3. At the Chiefs 28.
Out of the gun, Henry. Ooh, got him close to the line again. Down to the 25, 3rd and maybe a yard.
The offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight was giving them a chance to stall things out. 3rd and short.
Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains. Quite the opening drive they've put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead. All right, so nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin the season on a high note with a win. They put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. But you can't start much better than that.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now for the 2nd time, we get a look at this Kansas City offense. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punt, and I'll try to get some new season magic going here on their 2nd drive. They give to Pacheco to start the drive, and he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. Short gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop.
And it's 3rd down.
3rd and 2, Mahomes to throw. That's caught. This is Kirk. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 21 yards.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down. Again, Mahomes to throw. That's Smith on the slant. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They've got 3rd and 8. 3rd and long for him here. Throwing the out route complete. And they get this down to the 28. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Here's a screen set for Pacheco. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Back to the air, Mahomes. Quick slant here to Kirk. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
5 yards on the play. And it's
3rd down, it's Mahomes. That pass is tipped, and they'll get to it for the interception. Picked off, that's Teddy Buchanan.
You know, Kate, once that ball got tipped, all bets were off. Everybody in the neighborhood had a chance at it. It was just a race to see who could go get it first.
At their own 13-yard line.
The Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their 2nd possession.
And, Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
On the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2 at the 21-yard line.
Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. All set now, 1st and 10.
And the Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Jackson throwing here. Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. He's got Andrews. And on 1st down, only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out.
At the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Lamar out of the pistol. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 13.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. Kick is away and really up there trying to pin them deep. And hey, we see him under the football, but they will get nothing on that return. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. And a nice drive last time out, Brock, squandered by that interception. So I think they take a repeat of everything except that final play. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
It's 2nd down and 10.
That's caught by Hollywood Brown. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
False start, offense.
So 3rd down becomes much tougher for him as 3rd and 1 becomes 3rd and a much more difficult 6. They'll throw, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get nowhere.
And he got under this one, but it's going nowhere, almost straight up into the air. Signals for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 27. The Ravens and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Now here's Lamar. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
At the 32-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the gun, Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Brock? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Ravens holding the lead inside of M&T Bank Stadium. Jackson on 3rd and 1. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. Back deep to return is Davis. This kick is away, but it is short and straight up into the air. A little over half the field waiting for them. That punt down at the 45. The Chiefs offense set to take over again. And coming off a 3 and out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. To the air, Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Oh, saw some movement there. That's going to cost them 5.
False start, offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Man downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
And the Kansas City Chiefs.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Another throw from Mahomes. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Throwing again, Mahomes. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. You see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Into the end zone, but not brought in. He falls incomplete. We'll bring up third down.
Incomplete. Brings up third down and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He finds Worthy, complete. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
5-yard gain on the play.
Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play.
City Chiefs. First down.
They will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get their first points of this game just before halftime. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
That one splits the uprights, and the Chiefs tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Return starts from the goal line. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. 1st and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
At the 39-yard line.
Looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. He's back to throw. Lobs this deep down the middle. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. So much to talk about as we wrap up week 1, a busy week of football. Let's get right into it. Our spin around the NFL starts now. At Lincoln Financial Field, the Eagles at home to take on the Arizona Cardinals. And this is Devontae Smith. They put a lot of trust in him, and it's well placed. This, one of 3 touchdowns for him in the game. Next up, why don't we go to Foxborough and check in on the Patriots as they host the Jacksonville Jaguars. And it's Stephon Diggs. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. 75 yards this one goes. The catch and run for the score. The Pats walk it off. They win in overtime. One more to show you. Let's go to Cleveland. It's the Browns hosting the LA Chargers. And this is Trey Harris. A scintillating run for the touchdown. The Chargers come away with the victory on the road in the season opener. Time for a look here at the rest of the games going on and what's to come here in week 1 of the new NFL season. Meanwhile, in our game, each team's been able to manage just 1 touchdown, 7-7 tied at the half. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
See what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. That's going to be taken in at the 8. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. The Ravens and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. And they could take control in the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. run from Henry. And he'll ball his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates some indecision now defensively.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. First and 10 from the 43.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Oh, flag is down here. This might be a free play. Finds him over the middle. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play.
Offside. Defense.
So they'll decline this and take the result.
That penalty is declined.
First and 10 from the 43. They'll run here following the penalty. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road, and what looked like a very plain play.
And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 26.
Complete. It leads to second and 10.
A draw now. This is Henry. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short.
The 16-yard line. Brings up third down.
Here's Lamar on the sneak. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
That's good. Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. This one's to Andrews outright. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down.
At the 12-yard line.
Lamar's going to keep this one. And they're not going to get him an inch on this second down play. Good job containing that run right at the line.
The line of scrimmage.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Third and 8.
3rd and long for him here. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Leo Chanel makes the play. And the Chiefs are going to set up just beyond the 10-yard line. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
Right back to Worthy. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Second and 3 now.
Complete to number 1, Xavier Worthy.
A counter give here to Pacheco. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. It's a gain of 10.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He finds Brown right side. He hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
First and 10.
And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
And they're on him right near the catch point as he gets this to the 24-yard line.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play.
First down throw, Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Complete to number 5, Marquise Brown.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
7-yard gain.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
City Chiefs. First down.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And this is going to be a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs grab the lead on their first series of the half. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7.
Ravens 7.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. The Ravens and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. It's a touchdown ball game right now, Brock. 14-7 as they start this possession. Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. It's completed right side. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Flying down the middle with Henry. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
This is Henry on second. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Right up the gut. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pick up the floor.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
Gets this one to Andrews. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Jackson trying to sneak it. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Mitchell gets it from the gun. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And he's able to get this down to the 13. On third down, Chiefs going with a nickel.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it third.
From the gun, Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens now trail by just a point in the fourth. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the fourth. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. Yeah, headed out there after just watching their lead disappear, but going off of that, an opportunity does exist now for an immediate answer.
And I'm going to say the quiet thing out loud here, Kate. There is a part of this offensive group that just loves this opportunity. They get the chance right now to answer, and not just that, but possibly come up with a game-winning drive.
At the 31-yard line.
Now it's Mahomes. He drops this down to Pacheco underneath. He's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
First down, Kansas City.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he works this to the 38 before going down. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Another throw from Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 6.
We've set it down for him from the 31.
It's a gain of 6.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. A pickup of 17. And that's a Chiefs first down.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And the first down, Chiefs.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Cut near the goal line. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
First down.
And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Ravens 14.
Butker on now to kick this one away.
Kickoff for Kansas City.
Here's Wester on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson are ready to go again on offense. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. It's an option right that begins this drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Now Jackson. Gets it to him on the screen. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Got to figure out this third down here.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 13.
Back to throw it. Right side and into the hands of Bateman. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Never eat shredded wheat. Northeast, south, and west, right, Kate? And I like on third downs, north and south. You start going east to west and eating that wheat, you could run into problems just like that.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Chiefs feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. First down, and they go right back to it. Winning their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Has it downfield, working the left. And he has the Chiefs first down there, Brock. And the celebration can begin as they can run out the clock now on this one.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. They're going to pass it here. He brings it in. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
1st down. 1st and goal, Kansas City.
Here's Mahomes on the design run. Kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. He's keeping it, gotta get it forward. After one final kneel down, partner, and this should do it. Ooh, the hard count worked. Somebody jumped. I think this is going to give them the first.
Approach with defense.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Baltimore.